it's me back with you once again. This is a bit of a first for me, doing 2 videos on the first day of the year. So once again, I wish you a happy new year. And well, this video now has been inspired by a phone call that I've just had, and she won't mind me putting this video up because she'd be quite honored that I was inspired. She's inspired me to actually put this video up. I did ask her permission first, but I won't mention her name. Anyway, she asked my advice about her photos on dating sites because clearly she wants to meet somebody. She's been out of a relationship now for about I think it's about 3.5 years or so. And she thinks it's time to get out there in the dating market, and etc, etc. However, there is a problem that I need to cite before I make my sort of main point about my feedback in terms of her photos and other photos in the women in this age group. And this is the problem, the age group. Now, she's a mature woman. I'm not gonna divulge her age, but let's say she's over 40 years old. Not a lot over 40, but she's under 50, but over 40. Anyway, still, that's still classed as mature. Why is that a problem? Because here on YouTube, the vast majority of the viewers are youngsters. So the chances of the women who needs the feedback which I'm about to give, the chances of them coming across this video is quite slim. It's very, very, very slim. So I'm going to do something that I normally don't do. This will be the second time in all the years I've made YouTube videos. This will be the second time I've done this, where I'm going to ask you to share this video, but share it with an older woman that you know is on the dating market. Could be a relative, it could be a friend. It could be a friend of a friend, but if you have contact with an older woman, i.e. someone who's over 40, who's uploaded her photos on a dating site, then she needs to see this more likely than not, I would say. Anyway, so let's get on with it. So, I nearly slipped up. I nearly gave her name away. Whoa. So my friend asked me my advice on the collections of photos that she has on her profile. And I had to be honest with her because my aim is to give constructive criticism and my aim is to help. So this is what I'm doing for the rest of you who's watching this. She made the same mistake that the majority of women make when I see their photos on profile sites, especially in this age bracket between the 50s to 60, between the 40 to 60 age group, or 40 plus, let's just say 40 plus. Head and shoulder shots. Head and shoulders. Look at me right now. All you could see is my head and my shoulders. And this is a problem because I could take £1,000, put it on the table, look at you square in the eyes. I could pick up a phone and go onto a dating site, be it anyone, Plenty of Fish, Tinder, whatever, and I can place a bet and I could say to you, I'm gonna click up 10 profiles, and I predict at least 7 out of 10 of those profiles is going to have the same photo angles, which be head and shoulders. Why this is a problem? Because it makes you appear boring, especially if you come across a guy who has a Instagram account and he's subscribed to some women on there, and the thing is with the women on Instagram, they spoil us guys because you get photos of not just their face, you get pictures from the side, you get pictures especially know what I'm saying, especially from the back. And they're all different, from different angles. They're just from lying down, above, all sorts of angles. Us guys are spoilt with the Instagram photos. Now, I'm not saying that you need to dress in a bikini and show your buttocks. No, I'm not saying that. And I know there's confidence issue in terms of most of you mature women in terms of showing off your physique with clothes on. I emphasize, I hasten to add, with clothes on, right? However, a bit of reassurance talk here. It doesn't matter whether you're very slim, extremely slim. It doesn't matter if you're extremely large, right? Contrary to what the media would have you believe, us men, we have a variety of taste in female body shapes. We really do. There's going to be a man who's going to absolutely go crazy for you if you're really large. There's going to be a man who's going to go crazy for you if you're medium build, if you're slim, if you're hourglass, if you're pear shape, if you're straight shape. Doesn't matter which shape you are, there's going to be a collection. You will have a fan base, basically. No matter what shape you are, you will have a fan base. A fan base is out there for you. So what I'm saying is, be more adventurous than just head and shoulders, head and shoulders, head and shoulders. And another thing I noticed as well, using old photographs. Now, please don't underestimate the intelligence of the people viewing your profiles, right? Telephone technology, we could tell by the pixels if it's an old photo. A new photograph is going to be clear, the pixels are going to be sharp. So if you're using some Nokia 10, we would know because the pixels will be all dotty. So we know an old photograph when we see one. And this raises suspicion, old photographs. And another thing, see, with Head and Shoulders, the thing that makes us men hesitant, we don't know what we're signing up for. Yeah, your face is probably cute and yada yada, all the good things that comes with it, but we don't know what's underneath. We don't know what's underneath this line here. You see this line there? We want to know what's underneath it. We want to know what we're signing up for. And I know it sounds shallow, but us men, we're visual. Then everything else will follow afterwards. Like, you know, when we see a woman walking down the road, we don't think, ooh, I wonder if she's supportive and if she's a really nice person. Oh, I wonder if she's really fun to be with. The first thing that catches you is visually is, wow, she's got a banging body, which is my type, whatever your type is. That's what catches your attention first. Everything else follows afterwards. So you need to advertise what catches a man first. Head and Shoulders, just pure Head and Shoulders is not going to cut it. It really ain't going to cut it. Now, I will give an example of, now, if I was seriously looking for a partner online, I mean, me personally, I prefer real world. I prefer to meet a woman real world, real time. I'm not really, and dating apps, they don't favor men anyway, because there's too much men looking for women, and women have too much choice on dating apps, and they become unrealistic. They have, what's the word I'm looking for? The expectations is way off the chart, and they get unrealistically fussy. So they're on this never-ending search to find a guy that isn't out there, a guy who's not gonna tick all the boxes. That's a problem with dating apps. But however, it is what it is. So if you're gonna go on a dating site and you're gonna upload photos, I would suggest be a bit more imaginative than Head and Shoulders. That's a shampoo, isn't it? Head and Shoulders. You know, branch out more than Head and Shoulders if you want to stand out from the rest. Be one in a million rather than one of millions. Okay, so after this, I'll give you some examples of the sort of type of photos I would upload in, you know, as a man, but obviously you could think of a female equivalent. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope I've been of help. That's my aim. My aim is to help, not to offend or hurt anyone's feelings. Okay, remember, there's a fan base out there for you, regardless of your body shape. Thank you very much. Okay, bye.